Well, next action on the track is the women's 100 metres. And there are still 5 places to be filled for the finals next week in Brussels. Only Marie-Josée Talu, Dina Asher-Smith and Blessing Okigbari have definitely secured their places, although 1 or 2 athletes here should have done enough already, regardless of results this evening. And it's been wide open this year. 5 different races have produced 4 different winners so far this year, including Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who won in London. And this race includes double Olympic champion Elaine Thompson. Daphne Schippers is in here as well. Elaine Hobbs from the USA. So plenty of quality. This the final chance, remember, to seal a place in the final. So, lane 1, Johnny L. Smith from Jamaica, North and Central American silver medalist, 5th in Birmingham last weekend. Carol Zahi from France, local favourite here, won the European Team Championship title in Poland 2 weekends ago, 2nd in the French Championships. There is Tiana Daniels, US champion in Des Moines, something of a surprise US champion in Des Moines. So she's definitely going to Doha. 11:20 she ran in that race. Elaine Thompson then, coming back to her best, double Olympic champion, been struggling with an Achilles injury, was saying in the press conference how important she's found to manage that injury. She is managing it, it hasn't gone away. Neither is this young lady. Marie-Josée Talu, African champion, she won the French championship, even though she's not a French national in Saint-Etienne, not quite at the level of 2018. Daphne Schippers also rather disappointing by her own very high standards, not just in the 100, but also in the 200 metres so far this season. She may well struggle to medal in Doha on current form. Elaine Hobbs in lane 7, US national collegiate champion, and a fabulous start to 2019, winning in Shanghai, and 2nd in Stanford. And Natalia Whyte, also from Jamaica, 22 years old, former world relay silver medalist, 11:04, her lifetime best. Talu, though, very popular here in France, the Ivorian. The women's 100 metres, Smith, Jamaica in 1, Zahi, France in 2, Daniels, USA 3, Thompson, the Olympic champion, goes in 4, Talu, Ivory Coast, the silver medalist behind Thompson, goes in 5, Schippers, the Flying Dutchwoman, in 6, Hobbs, USA in 7, Whyte, Jamaica in lane 8. Perfect conditions, almost no wind at all. Lovely and warm here in Stade Charité. Women's 100 metres.
Set.
Well, false start there, and it was a little bit late coming. Once again, we had a false start in the earlier A and B races before the main programme started. The cameras picked out Talu. Let's just see what our screen is showing. Reaction times, 0.1 of a second, of course, the permitted. Well, nobody is obviously within that. Tim, did you see something with the naked eye?
No, I didn't, Chris, and immediately I looked at the reaction times, and again, just as in one of the men's races earlier on, nothing showing. I think it was in the hurdles earlier on, nothing showing, and I don't know if there's an equipment hiccup that's taking place here, but you know, we're used to equipment failing when it's pouring with rain, a bit of water gets into the works. Maybe it's overheating here in Paris tonight. It's a sweltering evening. When you think it's 25 past 8 local time, it's about 30 degrees centigrade.
Well, yellow. Well, it's Johnny L. Smith who's just been given a warning there. She is still on the blocks there, so we have a full complement in this women's 100 metres. Smith then in Jamaica in 1, Zahi, France in 2, Daniels, USA in 3, the US champion. Thompson, double Olympic champion, goes in 4, Talu, Ivory Coast in 5, Schippers, Netherlands in 6, Hobbs, USA in 7, Whyte from Jamaica in lane 8. Those are the two standout athletes, certainly on paper. Thompson, right of picture, Talu to the left.
Set.
This time they're away safely. That squat position of Talu, so aggressive. Thompson going nicely as well. How's the Achilles shaping up? Schippers with work to do, but Thompson once again coming through. Thompson flying through into a slight headwind. 10.97, another sub-11 clocking. Nowhere near the 10.73 that she set earlier this year, but Thompson, you know, is winning for fun now. That's her 5th consecutive victory over 100 meters. She's taken in the Jamaican Championship title, the Pan Am Games title in Lima, and now, with what, 5 weeks to go until the World Championships in Doha, the Olympic champion from 2016 is starting to put together the consistency that shows that she could be a real contender in Doha. 10.98, clear daylight between her and Talu in 2nd place.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a high caliber field. The US champion Talu, who is so consistent, the Ivory Coast athlete. But, well, Elaine Thompson, the Jamaican, with 10.98, has won that with room to spare by the best part of 2 meters. She's such a lovely looking mover, very smooth indeed, no strain. Look at the contrast with Talu there to the left of picture. Thompson very relaxed in the face and shoulders, holds her form well, lovely long stride length. She's got high knees, maintains that form so well through to line. She doesn't strain, there's no increase in pressure or effort over the last 20, just maintains her form beautifully smoothly. You can see why she's a double Olympic champion. 10.98 to 11.13, that's a gulf in sprinting terms.
Well, she'll be pleased with that, I'm sure. Elaine Thompson. One or two people in the press conference were rather surprised how serious that Achilles injury has been, but she's made light work there. 10.98 the winning time.
Oh my goodness, what a final, what a track and field event, the women's 100-meter final at Paris 2019. Guys, this track and field event made history, believe me. Jamaican super queen Elaine Thompson-Herah once again proved to the world that she is the real super star in sprinting. In a well-stacked field of world giant Zahi Smith from Jamaica, Talau from Cote d'Ivoire, Schippers, just to mention, all lined up, but one name was about to etch itself into history. Guys, this was historic moment from Paris 2019 World Athletics Championships, where Jamaican sprint sensation Elaine Thompson-Herah absolutely destroyed a world-class field in the women's 100-meter final. Guys, we have just witnessed pure athletic supremacy as Elaine Thompson-Herah left competitors in dust. This isn't just a race, this was a masterclass in speed, power, and mental fortitude. Guys, as we have just witnessed from the gun to the finish line, Elaine Thompson-Herah was in a league of her own, showcasing why she is one of the greatest sprinter of all time. Guys, believe me or not, this was a lightning fast action, jaw-dropping speed, and an epic victory that solidified her status at the pinnacle of track and field events. This was a shocking moment and incredible performance that had the world left speechless. Elaine Thompson-Herah, Jamaican queen, incredibly blessed, as guess we know this brilliant sprinter from Jamaica has been making headlines in track and field event. And just not to forget, they just concluded World Athletics Championships 2025, where she really performed super amazing, and I can't wait to see how this queen from Jamaica will tackle it out in this year 2026 season. Guys, like the video, share the video widely, and subscribe, because guys, things will gonna be very hot this 2026 season. Subscribe to this amazing channel, Epic All Sport News. Like, comment, and tell me where you are watching from. And thank you so much for your time.